Hello student, so I am taking the lecture about the circuit model of the MOS transistors. So basically MOS transistors are the metal oxide semiconductor transistors where it is act as a parallel plate capacitor, where the dielectric constant that is shows by the SiO2 dielectric layer that is sandwiched between the metal that is gate and insulator that is our conducting channel or the substrate. So in this case basically when we characterize is that is necessary the device in terms of electrical behavior, how can we simplify it. So description of the electrical behavior of a device, it is basically viewed as terminals on its corrective point to a circuit constitute a circuit model of the device. So basically when we talk about the electrical behavior, so in this case we have take the electrical terminals by which we have draw the graph between the voltage and current and shows the relationship between the voltage current and in terms of its electrical behavior. So basically the current voltage characteristics of the MOS transistor in shows in terms of basically the static or dynamic way. In terms of static, that is called the DC analysis, which means that the voltage applied to the transistor are assumed to change slowly with the time, but the voltage that change rapidly with the time, that is called the AC analysis. So for the AC analysis basically we can study about the dynamic behavior of the MOS device. So for small AC signals, IAC is negligible in comparison to the IDC value. So for small AC signals are considered, that is basically the very small, and more model developed for this basically is called the AC analysis, called the small signal model. So most circuits models basically the small signal analysis we have take here the example. For that I will take here the basically the structure by which we have, I will show here basically suppose the NMOS transistor here. So channel is exists between the heavily doped source and drain, this basically of the heavy doped N plus regions, and between them channel exists that in the above of the P type of substrate. So basically the channel is not uniform and some part doping is not uniform basically. So some part of that doping is basically under the below the gate, and the some part is exists in the basically the channel region. So for that basically it is contain these impurities cannot attain a perfect or non-uniform basically. So impurities attain non-uniform shape or region inside the substrate and covers the area below the oxide layer. So capacitance exists between the gate and source, called the gate to source capacitance, and between the drain, gate and drain, so it is called the drain gate to drain capacitance also. I will show here, these are the gate to source capacitance exists between the gate and the region where it is exist towards the drain, some part exists in the channel. So capacitance exists between the gate and source region, gate to source capacitance, and some part from gate to drain region, that is called the gate to drain capacitance. And where the gate is directly touching in the way of substrate, so it is directly shows the capacitance gate to substrate capacitance here. So these are capacitance which is exist in according to the gate, drain and source, and exist according to it this layer. So if we take the positive voltage is applied at the drain terminal and the substrate terminal, which is also called the body terminal, it is again shows according to when we take the drain as a positive terminal. So P type region is already considered to the negative region. So basically the P or N region, P type substrate, that is body part connected with body part that is connected with negative terminal, and drain terminal which is connected to the towards the positive region. So it is act as a PN junction. So basically the drain and substrate part is act as a PN junction. So basically here the depletion layer exists. So according to that capacitance is exists between the drain and substrate. So I will show here in this diagram basically drain to substrate capacitance also exists there, but the source and substrate are the same potential and equal to ground. So there is no capacitance exists between the substrate and source terminal, that is nearly equal to 0. But when the device work in the linear region or non-saturated region, drain current ID increases linearly with the drain to source voltage. So channel act as a resistor that gives the drain to source voltage, that is denoted by drain resistance. I will put here the diagram. In this I will show here small equivalent small signal model of the MOS transistor. So in this case, I will show here the different type of capacitances between the gate and substrate, gate and source, gate and drain and substrate, and there is no capacitance between the substrate and basically the source, that is nearly equal to 0. So in this case, basically I will tell here the drain current is basically the function of both drain to source voltage and gate to source voltage, and according to that, when I showed the linear relationship between the drain current, that is shows in the non-saturated region, when we increase the drain current and when we increase the drain voltage, drain to source voltage linearly increase the drain current, that is shows the linear relationship of the voltage and source, that is denoted by the drain resistance. I will put here in it between the drain and source. And when we reverse bias the drain to substrate and show it is basically the open circuited junction, so it is capacitance is open circuited, but when we take about the capacitance between the gate and substrate and gate to source, that is shows the combined to obtain a single capacitor, that is denoted by C input. Basically C input is equal to C gate substrate plus gate source capacitance, which is basically the inner part, and the outer part in terms of basically the drain to substrate capacitance, and gate to drain capacitance is exists between the gate and drain terminal, and drain to source resistance in outer part, and according to this VGS, basically because it is the voltage dependent device, when we increase the gate to source voltage, according to it basically the drain current is basically dependent on gate to source voltage and doesn't depend on the drain to source voltage. So it is acts like the transconductance, that is dependent on the input voltage, that is chosen by the GM VGS relationship. It is act as a transconductance capacitance, transconductance value. So it is act like a source GM VGS. So drain to source resistance RDS inversely proportional to drain to source transconductance, that is relationship shown by the RDS is equal to 1 upon GDS. So GDS is equal to basically the ID divided by VDS value. So when we talk about the DC analysis, it shows the static point between the drain current and drain to source voltage. But when we talk about the drain to source voltage according to variation means variation point between the drain current and the drain to source voltage. So we have calculated the GDS value, transconductance parameter, that is basically the del ID by del VDS. So in this case basically I have shows the basically the true relationship between the drain and drain current and drain to source voltage, that is in non-saturated region and saturated region. I will put here basically the non-saturated region, I will take here the GDS value. So according to it, I have differentiate the drain current with respect to drain to source voltage. So in this case when we differentiate it with respect to drain to source voltage, ID is equal to basically beta VGS minus VT into VDS minus half VDS square. When we differentiate it, so I will put here differentiation condition according to a GDS is equal to beta VGS minus VT minus minus VDS. So basically GDS is equal to beta into beta in the bracket VGS minus VT minus VDS, that is shows the basically the transconductance value in the basically non-saturated or linear region. So next way, when we put the value of VDS, because in linear region we have increased the value slowly, so according to at the point when we drain to source voltage in a point of static way, when VDS is equal to 0 and DC quality is 0, so according to that when we put the value of VDS is equal to here 0, so GDS is equal to beta VGS minus VT, and RDS value at this particular linear region RDS is equal to 1 by beta VGS minus VT, just opposite of it. So that is the drain to source resistance value in linear region. But when we talk about the value, resistance value in basically the saturation region, so in saturation region I will take here the example drain to source current relationship, that is denoted by beta by 2 VGS minus VT whole square. So in this case when we basically the calculate the drain to transconductance value in saturation region, I will tell the del values, del IDS by del VDS. So in this case when we take the differential value against VDS value, so GDS is equal to 0. So when we put the reverse condition, RDS is equal to 1 by GDS, so equal to RDS is equal to infinite. So this means MOS devices behave as an infinite resistance in the saturation region. So it means MOS works as the open circuit in the saturation region basically. So in the according to that, before the pinch off it is work as a linear region where the resistance value is changes according when we increase the drain to source value, according to we have get the drain current. But in after the pinch off value it is work as an, so it is act as a closed switch in the linear region. And after the pinch off value, when when we calculate the drain resistance, the curve is basically straight with respect to VDS and IDS value. So in this case basically 1 upon slope value, when we calculate the resistance value 1 inversely proportional to 1 by slope. So according to that basically when we calculate it, so when we put the GDS value is equal to 0, so RDS is equal to infinite, 1 by 0 is equal to infinite. So according to this, in this region it is work as an open circuit in the saturation region. So next I will calculate here the MOS transistor transconductance. So transconductance is basically the relationship between the drain current and the input gate to source voltage at a constant drain voltage. That shows the GM relationship del ID by del VGS when VDS is equal to constant. So when we calculate the transconductance value according to both regions, non-saturated regions and saturated regions. So first we have calculate here in linear region, that is non-saturated region. So I will get del ID differentiate with respect to VGS value at a VDS constant. So in this case I will calculate the value and differentiate with respect to VGS value. Then I will calculate the relationship GM is equal to beta into VDS value. That is shows the transconductance in the non-saturated region for the calculate the transconductance value. But when we calculate in the saturated region, so in this case basically I will calculate the relationship, that is basically ID is equal to beta by 2 VGS minus VT whole square. So GM is equal to del ID by del VGS. When we differentiate it with respect to this, I will get the value GM is equal to beta VGS minus VT. So in this case transconductance shows the relationship for the basically saturation region. So according to that I will get the two relationships, GM is equal to beta into VDS, that is in non-saturated region, in linear region transconductance value that depends on the VDS value, and in non-saturation region GM is equal to beta VGS minus VT, means it is dependent on the VGS minus VT value, and beta is here our process transfer parameter, that is mu n Cux half mu n Cux. So these are the basically the transconductance values for the saturated and non-saturated regions. Thank you.